Start. The controversy in this writ petition is mainly regarding the petitioner bank overlapping the area of operation of the fourth respondent bank. The facts of the case, to the extent that are relevant, are that the petitioner claims that by virtue of Exhibit P1 and P3, their area of operations, Exhibit P4 is the license obtained by the petitioner for starting fertilizer depot, and Exhibit P5 is the permit for the said depot. They established the depot, and at that point of time, the fourth respondent, another cooperative bank, raised objections before the joint registrar. The joint registrar an order restraining the petitioner from continuing the depot, but however, by Exhibit P6, the joint registrar overruled the objections raised by the fourth respondent. Para. That order was called in question by the fourth respondent before this court in WP number 130/2005. This court, taking note of the case of the petitioner, that by virtue of the amendments to the bylaws, the area on question is covered by their area of operation, disposed of the writ petition by Exhibit P8 judgment, directing that it will open to the fourth respondent to raise objections to the amendment to the bylaws. Accordingly, the fourth respondent filed their objections before the joint registrar. Parties were heard, and by Exhibit P10 order of the joint registrar, the objection raised by the fourth respondent was rejected. That order was challenged in WP number 333/5. The writ petition was disposed of the Exhibit P11 judgment, relegating the fourth respondent to pursue the statutory remedies under Section 87 of the Cooperative Societies Act. Accordingly, Exhibit P14 revision was filed by the fourth respondent, to which Exhibit P15 reply was filed by the petitioner. It is stated that pursuant to Exhibit P16 notice of hearing, the Joint Secretary to Government by name P. Jayakumar heard the parties, but however, Exhibit P18 order allowing the revision was passed by the Principal Secretary to the Government. Exhibit P18 order was again challenged by the petitioner. That writ petition was disposed of by Exhibit P19 judgment, directing that the same officer shall hear and dispose of the matter. Accordingly, the Joint Secretary to the Government heard the parties again, and the revision was allowed by Exhibit P20 order. In this writ petition, what is under challenge is Exhibit P20. On examination of this case with the available documents, it is seen that the contention raised by the revision petitioner and amendment made regarding its area of operation could not be proved by documentary evidence. In this contest, it is to be noted that the amendment proposal made by the bank during 1989 was rejected by the joint registrar, stating that such an amendment will overlap the area of operation of Service Cooperative Bank. In the circumstances, the revision petition filed by the Service Cooperative Bank is allowed, upholding the order issued in the government order. The revision petition is disposed of accordingly. Para. The contention raised by the counsel for the petitioner is that in the first paragraph quoted above, the government have found that the fourth respondent could not prove by documentary evidence that amendment to their bylaws was effected on 3/12/1972. Stop.